So, the character reveal for the Human Torch has dropped. Let's break it down and talk about his abilities. He has 6 abilities and 1 team up. Let's start off with his primary fire, which is called Fire Cluster. He simply launches forward a splittable fireball. So as you can see, it starts off like a little fireball, but slowly spreads out into a shotgun-like burst, hence the word splittable. It also appears to only have a magazine size of 6 shots before you need to reload. Next up, we have his alternative attack, which is called Blazing Blast. He launches a fireball to create a flame field at the targeted area, so while in this clip it might just look like he's using his main attack again, he is actually using his alt attack. And if we look down here, we can see he can hold up to 3 charges of this blast, and we can see that he uses all 3. And you can see here that the flame field does actually burn people over time if they stand in it. Now, we have this awesome looking dive, which is called Flaming Meteor. He simply dives towards the ground, damaging and knocking back nearby enemies. Very simple, very cool. Next up is definitely the most interesting part of his kit. You can see here that he uses his ult attack 4 times, which is interesting in itself because you can see just how fast it recharges, despite only being able to hold 3 charges max. After spewing out all 4 blasts, he then presses E to connect all the flame fields together and create burning firewalls. This ability is called Pyro Prison and it looks sick. Human Torch's left shift ability, Plasma Body, likely works just like Iron Man's left shift ability, which is his boosters, which means increased flight speed for a duration. Though it's not really clearly shown in the trailer, the fuel meter appears briefly, suggesting activation. In that moment, his flames intensify, indicating the ability is in use. Unfortunately, we just don't see it much in the trailer. And lastly, his ultimate, Supernova. He unleashes a shockwave around him, dealing damage to enemies close by. But most importantly, flame fields will transform into fire tornadoes. And to me, it looks like he isn't losing any ammo of his blast, so maybe he has unlimited ammo for it as well. And the very last thing we see is his team up with Storm, Omega Fire. Storm will consume a fire tornado to ignite her hurricane, and also enhance any fire tornadoes in her path. It's kind of hard to see here, but it looks like to me, after Storm goes through the tornadoes, they look bigger and more deadly than they were before. And as you can see as well, this ult is absolutely destroying Lunar Snow in her ult and everyone around her. But to be fair, they were all stood still there while surrounded by fire tornadoes, and even Storm approaches, enhancing the tornadoes further, and herself. So I don't know how often it's going to happen in a game, but it's actually good to know that it's a thing that can happen. I reckon the Human Torch is going to be like a crazy area denial character with his flame fields, the tornadoes. It's going to be crazy. At the end of the video, I also just noticed Human Torch has a team up with Invisible Woman, which is the same one Mr. Fantastic has, which grants him a shield. I remember hearing that all 4 Fantastic 4 members would actually have a team up together, so it's likely the Thing has access to this ability as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it from me. This is just a quick analysis of the Human Torch trailer. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and adios. Bye. Hey guys, YouTube thinks you'll love these videos, so go ahead and check them out. And if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out. Cheers.